Hey everyone watching this, thank you for tuning in. My name is Frank Charles Patka the Fourth. A lot of my friends and family call me Chaz. This podcast, or this YouTube video, I should say, channel is FC Patka 4 at FC Patka 4, I believe. So thank you for tuning in. I want you guys to know that this is going to be value videos put out that are lessons I have learned and have been learning as an aspiring success story myself. My goals are high, they're lofty and challenging, and let's see how it goes. So these videos coming out are just going to be lessons, different lessons from my experience and my travel, and in moments like that where I get a chance to see somebody drive by. So for today, I am out here in beautiful, sunny, wintry, cloudy, all the above Central Oregon. This is where I'm stationed right now. It's my home base, home location, and looking to grow. But for today's quick short lesson or whatever, I just wanted to bring up being uncomfortable. I think it is so important. It is probably one of the most important things in anybody's journey, no matter how far or what direction you want to go. Putting yourself in uncomfortable situations is huge in the growth of who you are, and huge in destroying your limitations. So I really want to just bring that out and go, hey, every moment that makes you feel uncomfortable, there's a sign to that. Now, for anyone who's saying, well, what happens if I feel uncomfortable going down a dark alley, or I'm pretty uncomfortable with running across the street blindfolded or whatever else? All right, that's fine. If you're thinking that, then I don't know what to tell you, because the uncomfortable situations I'm talking about are about going and doing something could be productive and helpful and help you in your growth, but they're uncomfortable, they're awkward, they're unnerving, and our initial reaction is that fight or flight in our brain, and it tells us to run away as quick as possible. And when we do say no and we do run away, all that does is instill the habit of giving up next time as well. So it's important for us to push through those moments, and in spite of our very strong feelings of uncomfortable, insecure, awkward, all the above, we make the decision to push through that. First off, we begin to develop the habit of going through uncomfortable situations and being willing to do that. And the next time, it may not be easier, or it may not seem easier, but it will be easier. And then second off, when we push past being uncomfortable, we end up finding out how much further we can go. We break a limitation, because all that uncomfort feeling is telling us is that we aren't familiar. We don't have experience. We're not confident in that situation. But the only way to gain experience, or gain that feeling of familiarity or confidence in whatever situation it is, you have to put yourself through it. You have to do it. I don't care. I've read hundreds of books, and maybe even thousands of books, and all of that knowledge still did not prepare me for the real thing. I spent 4.5, almost 5 years studying business and success, die hard, reading everything I can get my hands onto. And when I had the opportunity to start to present it and live all these things that I studied, it totally threw me for a loop. It was a whole different world. And I was completely uncomfortable with it. And I still am. Going to do sales calls, extremely uncomfortable. Here's a good example. Having to apologize to someone when you know you did them wrong. That is uncomfortable. But those feelings of uncomfortable are also signs that tell us we're about to do something that many people aren't willing to do. We're about to set ourselves apart or ahead of the pack. Every time that you do something uncomfortable, you set yourself apart from everybody who lets that uncomfort control them and influence them. So remember that. Next time you find yourself in a situation where you have to make an uncomfortable decision, understand that you're going to want to run away, but make a conscious decision to go through with it. Because what is going to happen on the other side is a lesson of value. You're going to extend your perceived limitations, and you're going to be one step closer to the greater version of yourself that you're going to be. So again, this is FC Pat Kafour with Perfect Vision Enterprise. I want you to know this is the YouTube channel. We're going to be pumping out content and value. Stay following. Let's see where this goes. Let's see what we can create. Let's see what kind of momentum we can create. Cheers to you. ABG. Always be grinding.